At least use protection. I've always wondered if a woman must give her first time to someone she loves. But when that sharp pain hit, I knew my chance was gone forever. That stranger forced himself on me. I cried so hard I couldn't see clearly. I wanted to run, but I couldn't move, trapped in despair. Knowing there was no escape, I bit my lip to hide my fear and begged him in a dry voice. The man on top of me didn't say a word, became more violent, and I finally blacked out. It wasn't a nightmare. I woke up alone, the pain in my body telling me everything was real. I realized then that the business dinner was a trap. I was getting drunk and sent here to be taken advantage of. Julian, please. They drugged me. Someone is in my room.
I'm busy. Call the cops.
He crushed every last bit of love I had for him with those few words. Then, I saw it. Julian has come home. I took a deep breath, preparing to confront him.
What is it?
You're home.
You look like you've been dragged through a hedge. What do you want?
I wanted my husband. Last night, I needed my husband.
I told you I was busy. Don't be so dramatic.
I saved your father's life. And for that, my one wish was to marry you.
A wish you've regretted every day since, I'm sure. You were an opportunist, Catherine. Nothing more. You wanted to be queen. Stop standing there. Go make breakfast. I'm heading out in half an hour.
Julian.
What now?
Let's get a divorce. A business card on the floor. It was from Nash Group, Julian's company. The morning light felt cold. His smile was always like this, mocking, distant, as if I were nothing but a shadow in his life. Last night, how could he speak of it so casually, as if my pain was nothing more than a trivial matter?
This is about last night, isn't it? You're upset I didn't come running when you called? Elaine called earlier. She said the Lewis Group deal went through. You'll get your bonus. Don't worry.
Eloise, his beloved sister, got me drunk at dinner. That night changed everything. To him, it was nothing.
You used a bone marrow donation to push your way into this marriage 3 years ago. So did you really believe you were so pure and innocent? Don't bother making breakfast. Just get lunch ready and deliver it to my office.
Let's just cut to the chase. I'm sure you know what happened to me last night. I want a divorce. He didn't even notice I wasn't the one who made his lunch. After 3 years of my cooking, nothing else tasted right to him anymore. Three years of marriage ended with a single stroke of the pen, just like that.
Send them to her. Find out who arranged for her to be at that hotel last night.
I spent nearly the entire day at the hospital. My twin brother, Austin, had been born with a neurological disorder. Life had been good until I turned 18. That's when everything shattered. The back of my father being escorted to prison, my mother huddled in the corner, the empty factory after the collapse of our family business, and the exhaustion from working at a convenience store late at night. After getting married to Julian, for a moment, I thought I'd found someone who could save me, but even that hope slipped away. It's getting late. I won't be going back. I'm divorcing him.
Don't give him any excuse to be upset. People like us can't expect the Nashes to treat us as equals.
Who told you what happened?
I failed you. I couldn't protect you. If you walk away from Julian now, what happens to me? To Austin?
Mom, if Julian ever intended to help, don't you think he would have done something by now?
Katherine.
The divorce agreement has been signed by Mr. Nash.
He has signed the divorce agreement. Julian, calm down. You'll wear yourself out like this.
Why are you here?
I heard about your argument with Katherine. Don't tell me you're actually getting divorced.
Who said that to you?
But she cheated on you, Julian.
Stay out of things like this. Were you right there, at the bed, watching them?
I seriously don't get why you kept her around.
That's enough. Let my driver take you home. Kason, come in.
Kason, you know I matter more than some people. Just don't say anything that'll upset my brother, okay?
Of course, Miss Nash. The hotel footage had already been erased. Nothing was caught on camera.
The so-called truth was merely the version those in power wanted you to see. The divorce was still processing, but I had finally started living for myself. He remained the man who knew how to indulge. I was simply the past he wished to forget. Did something happen?
Your mother came by today, had an argument, and got so upset that she fainted.
In that moment, I knew I had to return, even though no one there would welcome me. I thought leaving here meant a fresh start. Fate had other plans. Two weeks apart, yet his gaze felt sharper than ever. Where's my mom? The scorching sun didn't care about her tears. She came with gifts, but Eloise wouldn't let her through. It was never about me. It was about money and power.
Kathy, I only did it because I care.
Leaving already? Don't stop the show now. My dad's a softie. He falls for pity parties. Tell me something. What exactly did I do to you? Do you have some kind of hidden agenda or what? She threatened my darkest secret, so I gave her a taste of her own medicine.
How dare you hurt her?
She worked with Lewis Group and trapped me for a $50 million deal. So tell me, Julian, if your wife is worth $50 million, how much is your sister worth? The moment I saw the storm gathering in his eyes, I knew everything had changed. I didn't do anything to you, Katherine. You went to that dinner on your own. You chose to drink. For the first time, I wasn't afraid to show my teeth. If you're so innocent, let's get the cops involved. Let them sort out the truth.
Go get your face looked at first.
Something inside me was dying. Not my anger, my hope. The last shred of believing he might ever see me.
Julian, I'm to blame. I didn't teach my daughter right. If you're upset, be upset with me.
Come upstairs. My dad wants to see you.
We're getting divorced. What's the point in pretending anymore?
The divorce hasn't been finalized. Whether you really mean it or not, you're still expected to follow through. It's just for show. Don't read too much into it. Don't say a single word about what happened with Lewis Group's CEO. You know who will suffer if this gets out.
Relax. I'm not about to run to your dad and spill everything. It was just one night, right? I got paid, had my fun, no big deal.
Congratulations. After 3 years of abstinence, you finally got laid.
He called that nightmare fun, then dragged me to see his father, Lawrence.
Well, when are you giving me a grandchild? I won't be around forever.
Dad, it's not something we can rush.
3 years and still nothing? Julian, just be straight with me. Are you having trouble in that area?
I'm 26. Do you seriously think that's a possibility?
Kathy, is it true?
After 3 years of his coldness, I saw my chance to strike back.
Catherine, you'd better think before you speak.
Julian has a few concerns, but I believe he's seeking help.
Julian! When the hell did this happen?
You were so smart before! You really believe the nonsense that falls out of her mouth? Did you lose your sense?
She's your wife! She sleeps beside you every night! If anyone knows your body, it's her!
Don't stress, Father. With how far medicine has come, there's nothing that can't be dealt with.
But he's only in his 20s.
And if it came to that, IVF is a completely normal option now. My nonchalant smile sliced right through his pride.
Dad, there is nothing wrong with me.
If that's true, show me.
Show you? What, am I supposed to get an erection right here in front of you?
I want a grandson in my arms before the end of the year!
I almost dropped the cup in my hand, frozen in place. Julian saw my shock, but didn't help me at all.
Want to prove your innocence? Clean up this mess yourself.
Fine.
Casey, make me proud.
I knew I was cornered no matter what I said, so I just nodded tightly to get through the moment. Lawrence looked relieved and tired, then went back to his room.
You care that I've never touched you, don't you?
There has been no intimacy between us since we got married, and I'm telling the truth.
So you're saying I'm incapable?
How would I know? Why don't you ask your mistress to explain it clearly to your father?
3 years. Your mouth has only started meek.
Delurin can't yans. Tell him sooner rather than later.
You just agreed with your own words. Have seconds now? You're far more skillful at scheming than your mother. You really know how to use yourself to manipulate people.
Who decides whether I can get pregnant or not if not you? When have I ever begged you to make me pregnant?
Julian, leaving so soon? Eloise is badly injured. I just got back from the hospital. Please forgive me for being neglectful.
Stay in the hospital and rest properly if she's badly hurt. Stop causing trouble all the time.
Okay.
I know she never likes me. In her eyes, I had no support, and Julian had turned his back on me.
Don't let Julian fool me. Find reliable people to keep an eye on them. I must have a grandson.
Understood.
I never wanted this marriage to begin with.
Lawrence, isn't it too much for us to meddle in such a private matter?
I know this isn't exactly above board, but that boy left me no choice. Do as I say. The sooner we settle this, the better.
Mom! If that scheming bitch gets pregnant with Julian's child, what will happen to Louisa? She's the one who should marry my brother!
You're just using her as an excuse to get close to her brother.
Marrying into the right family will benefit you too!
Don't worry. Everything is under my control.
I never expected my divorce to become so complicated. Ever since I moved into Nash Manor, Austin's health has been deteriorating day by day. I was preparing a nutritious meal for Lawrence when Camille walked in.
Mr. Nash is truly fortunate to have a thoughtful wife like you. The elder Mr. Nash said everything is fine. You just need to spend more time building a bond with Mr. Nash.
She's a spy Lawrence sent to keep an eye on me. We haven't had a meal together since signing the divorce papers. Just as I was about to make up an excuse, Julian arrived. This is for Lawrence. If you're hungry, ask the nanny to make something for you.
Catherine.
Do you want some soup? Without waiting for his reply, I poured the soup down the drain.
All right, there's nothing left now.
Julian looked angry but said nothing. I felt as if I were locked in a cage. I didn't sleep that night and quietly went to the study to talk to him. I can handle your father, but we need a reasonable excuse. Bring your lover back. Say you've fallen for someone else.
I'm willing to step aside. So if my dad gets too worked up and something happens to him, it's all on me now? That's a convenient little setup you've got there.
He laughed that chilling, humorless laugh that sent ice down my spine.
Even if you manage to calm him down after telling him the truth, does that mean the drama ends there? Your mom, your brother, your child dad, will they all magically disappear from my family's radar?
I never dragged you into any of their problems.
True, you didn't come asking for handouts. But do you even know what kind of favors she's been cashing in? All right then. Show me what you've got. Or skip the effort. Just drug me. I'll even have a few bottles delivered.
Aren't the two of you heading to bed soon? I thought he married me for love. It was always just a transaction. That business card. That night, that man. I kept it like my last trump card.
Sir, I need to tell you something. Go on. It's about your wife. She messaged me last night.
Hi. Are you free to sleep with me?